Hello and welcome to my African Village TV. Today we are doing an expository side of my story, my legacy. Do you know that large majority of slaves that were sold during the transatlantic slave trade were Igbos? Abundi Igbo, most of them. And we will find out why so. Remember, we have been sharing on why the scattering of Igbo across the globe and also within Nigeria. Now, we're sharing this because we wanted to encourage our brothers and our sisters all over the world, people who have been feeling downtrodden, a sense of loss, battling with identity crisis, dealing with stereotyping, dealing with bullying of all sorts, dealing with deprivation because a tiny populace of Igbo have chosen to go the wrong route, and so it has become a thing of being judgmental in a wrong light about who an Igbo person is. Why the Igbos were the most prized slaves by the slavers. There had been many publications about this, and you guys know that the Igbos were known for their sophisticated political systems, which were largely decentralized and democratic. Ndi Igbo also are builders. They are well enterprised. These people have got what you call entrepreneurship or business or money embedded in their blood. So they have been used as builders. They were sold more at premium prices because they needed people to be in charge of their enterprises. They needed people to be in charge of their plantain plantations. They needed people to be in charge of the cotton plantations. They needed people to be in charge of their businesses that they were enslaving Africans to come and work on. Does that make sense? Check the Caribbeans. Check every West African country that was established, or that slaves were moved from Americas to that place, like the Liberia, like the Freetown in Sierra Leone and other places. Because let me say this to all of you, our unity first was attacked. Because imagine leaving such people to function as one people. It means that by now, the whole world will be paying homage to Igbo land. So they had to scatter us in order to have us build their empires for them. Check it out. Now every Igbo person is functioning from the lowest point, but given the highest value, because our unity had been attacked. Our togetherness, you know, they had to attack first our unity. And the moment that togetherness had been hampered, see, we are all struggling. And even inside Nigeria, they kept scattering us. They kept twisting, scattering, twatting history, telling lies about who we are, brainwashing some of us into believing that they are not Igbo. I've told us this story one time. I'm still in awe of that story. Na bialum kamko somebody ogo na afo ogochukwu onye nwa. How far? Okay, after the conversation, yeah, I'm an Igbo Delta. What rubbish. I also understand the fact that people can name their children through marriages, as some of you claims, without being in Igbo, you know, they can actually adopt Igbo names. We understand that as well.
Do you know the original Igbos, they forbid the eating of animal? Anything that sheds blood was forbidden. They were known to be the tribe that eats only fruits and vegetables. Not only that, they were the most powerful medicine tribe to have ever walked on the surface of this earth. The Igbo were so powerful in herbs and medicine that kings traveled from Europe, then the Mesopotamia, down to India for months just to get a condiment, a particular calabash of medicine. The Igbos forbid the killing of animals. If you must notice, the Igbos were so powerful that when the great family of Igala wanted to leave the great kingdom of Benin, they had to have a contact with the Igbo to give them medicine in order for them to survive injuries. The Benin Empire excommunicated the Igala family, the great Igala family, from access to food, trade, and commerce. You must notice that the Igbo tribe is a unique tribe, and they are born from the great Anunnaki family tribe that were under the Enki territory. The Igbo tribe is unique. It's a beautiful tribe within the coffers of the African spirituality. But I will tell you today with every sincerity of my heart that more than 80% of whatever the Igbos tribe practices today is interpolation of the foreign belief system, adulterated. The Igbo still have within itself the unique power given to them by its creator, the power of herbs. They were the only tribe within the spirituality of the African that we are given a power to heal via herbs.
We'll be back shortly.
Sun is shining bright, yeah. Fortuna in my hand. Joyful days and nights, yeah. Life is feeling great. Fortuna vibes, man. Feel the summer breeze. Dancing in the daylight underneath the tree.
And we're sharing all this so that every one of us, no matter where you are, you know that you being an Igbo person, you understanding what it means to be an Igbo, your life is made. It does not matter where you find yourself. This particular story stands as a cherished cultural history of bravery for millions of African Americans. The Igbo landing story is now part of the curriculum of coastal Georgia schools, reminding young African Americans that some of their ancestors were brave people who would rather die than live in oppression. You guys all remember this story where they had to bring the ship at a stand and resist that movement at that point, and they had to go whisper to each other and get themselves drowned in that particular water. What a bravery! Now I'm giving it to you bit by bit. So don't get agitated when you feel very uncomfortable about yourself, about your life. It is normal for an Igbo person, because right within you is a kind of greatness that is unfathomable, such that you can create wealth from nothing, such that if you find yourself in the wilderness, you will sell the dust and make a living from it. I'm just joking, but yes, regardless. And so many things, many reasons caused that scattering. We're just delving into it today. It's just like an intro, and we are going to continue sharing on this. Hopefully someday, anyị agbakọta n'ofu ebe. In this life, ndị Igbo niile across the world, we will find a common ground to reunite because Nigwebike is what kept us down until today. And in our downness, we are still doing amazing things. Imagine when we come back together again. Regardless of where you are, if you've heard that most of you in Jamaica, most of you in Haiti, most of you in Virginia, most of you in some parts of the United States, in Nigeria, in Africa, wherever, you somehow know that you're an Igbo person, I speak as a voice to encourage you to be brave. We aren't arrogant people. Our hospitality is top-notch. We know how to care and nurture. We are good stewards. Nothing ever committed to an Igbo man die. No. It grows. It comes back alive and it grows and it continues to grow. That's who we are. Thank you so much, my brothers and sisters from the Cameroon side. I see you guys.
Fortuna juice is the taste of paradise. I got a drink that'll make you feel alive. Sipping on Fortuna juice, it's gonna take you high. Tropical flavor in every single drop. When you taste it, you won't wanna stop. It's like a burst of sunshine in a glass. Fortuna juice.
Why are we not talking about these things? Why is it looking like it's normal for people to be scattered, a particular people, non-stop? This about the Cameroonians or the Igbos in Cameroon didn't happen in the 17th century. No. This just happened not even up to 70 years ago. So it should be fresh. Time to revisit our curriculums in Africa, especially that of Ndibo. You're the only race on this planet that seem to don't know a lot about yourselves. But the Americans know you so well. I'm not saying this for saying sake. If you followed us long enough, you would have heard me testified that I've worked with American curriculum for years. There, I learned so much about Africans, about Ndibo, about certain characters. I would finish teaching my students, I'll go into my room and have a good cry. And I'm wondering, why are we not talking about this? Why are we so ignorant about who we are? You can see my passion. And so, this is just an intro, like I said. Thank you all who have been participating in sharing our videos, in bringing others along, in participating in the comment sections. I'm super grateful. Thank you and God bless you.